Alrighty, Chef Buck here, and today we're cooking up one of Camera Girl's favorite dishes, ginger chicken.
Woohoo!
We got some chicken right here, and I've already chopped it up. This is just 3 chicken thighs. 3 thighs, dark meat, because we like the dark meat. You can use white chicken meat for this if you want. But first thing we're going to do is flavor up our chicken, marinate it a little bit. And we're just going to do that with a little bit of soy sauce and just a splash of sesame oil. A little bit of salt, but not a lot. That's all the salt I'm going to put in the whole dish, because soy sauce has a lot of salt in it. And a little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of cornstarch. Maybe that much. Just stir it all up. And then we'll just sit it aside, and then we'll make our sauce while we got all this stuff out. So we're going to take a bowl. We're going to throw almost the same ingredients in this sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of sesame oil. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of soy sauce, a little bit of rice vinegar. Whoa. That was about 2. That'll count. And then we're going to put in some jam. We do the same thing with a General Tso's chicken. Use like a fruit jam, like an apricot jam, because it doesn't have an overpoweringly jammy taste. Like if you put strawberry jam in there, a raspberry, that'd be kind of weird, to have ginger chicken with that. But apricot is going to add some sugar, but it's not going to add a weird taste. But it's not sugar. It's jam. We're going to put quite a little bit in there. So it's going to make our dish sweet and a little more interesting. We're going to throw in a little bit more cornstarch. Boom, boom, boom. Now we got the cornstarch on the chicken, and we've also got the cornstarch here in the sauce. And what that's going to do is that's going to cause our sauce to thicken up. So we're going to add about half as much water into this sauce. Boom. We'll set it aside for right now. The star of the dish is ginger. And I'm going to use this much. But ginger has a lot of flavor, has a lot of nutrition. And I've already washed this piece of ginger. But you don't have to cut off the skin with a knife. You could just take a spoon and it'll come right off like this here.
Oh.
And that way you're not wasting as much. And you don't have to take off the skin. You could cook it up with the skin and eat the skin. We're going to cut it up into slivers. Now, a lot of times I like to cut them up into little shaved pieces, but Camera Girl likes it cut into strips, into little sticks. See, these are some long sticks, so I'm going to cut them in half. But we're going to saute these up a little bit with the chicken. It's going to be a nice punch.
And if you didn't want the big bursts of ginger taste, you could cut them smaller. Yeah,
you could definitely put in less ginger. You could definitely put in smaller pieces of ginger. But this is ginger chicken. That's how we like it. Lots of ginger. Alright, so let's get our skillet heated up. I'm going to put it on medium-high. And I'm going to use a stainless steel pan. You could use a non-stick skillet. You can use like a wok or anything, to stir fry. But I'm going to use this stainless steel pan. This is a pan that things are going to stick to, but I'm going to be happy that things are sticking to it.
Yeah.
The chicken's going to stick on here and a few other things, but then when we put the sauce in here, it's going to unstick, and it's going to have a nice flavor from being cooked on the bottom of the pan. Our oil is heated up, our pan's heated up, so we're going to throw our chicken in here. But we'll go ahead and spread this out and leave it alone for a moment and let it sear up there on the bottom of this pan. And all this stuff sticking to the bottom of the pan, that's okay. So that'll come up easily when we add in the sauce. Alrighty, so we're going to give it a few more moments to cook up there. Get that chicken, a nice little sear on it. Get those flavors sealed in there. So I got some garlic. This is like 6 cloves. But use 4, 5, 6 cloves, whatever you want to use. A little bit of onion chopped up. Like I said, a lot of times I'll use green onions, because that adds a nice color. So I recommend green onions, but any kind of onion will do. And the piece de resistance, the star of the show, lots of ginger.
Woohoo!
A little bit of red jalapeno. But add pepper if you want, or don't add pepper. But I like that color.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yeah. These are just very simple flavors.
Yeah, no fish sauce or anything.
No, you could add fish sauce. You could add all those little touches if you want, but keep it nice and plain, clean and simple. And the soy sauce and the sesame oil are gonna make it taste like your favorite Chinese dish from your favorite Chinese restaurant. Now I think we've given everything a nice head start. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the carrot and zucchini. We want to kind of give everything else a little bit more cooking time because I don't want this to be too soft. And I'm not going to add any more pepper or salt in here. You know, just what I marinated the chicken in is the only salt I'm putting in here. Alright, the total cooking time for this dish so far has been about 10 minutes. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in the sauce. Turn this heat up, bring it back to a bubble. Now here's another optional ingredient, but I think it makes all the difference in the world. You know, add a little crunch to your dish. You know, throw some cashews in there. I like cashews for this. But cashews are nice because they don't have such an overwhelming flavor. But it'll add a nice texture. And see how on the bottom of this pan, see how all the foods that were stuck to the bottom of the pan have come up? You just scrape it with a spatula, you know, after putting the sauce in here. All that stuff was stuck to the bottom has now been incorporated into the sauce. Now you can serve this over quinoa or rice, or just as it is if you want. Ginger chicken, super duper easy to make, super delicioso. You know, we just got a little bit of sesame oil and soy sauce in there. And that's just enough, you know, to give it a great Asian flavor. But fresh ingredients are the key. You know, go ahead and give this recipe a try. If you want to print it out, go to myfoodchannel.com. You can print all our recipes there. There's a link down below, all kinds of links. Thanks for watching. See you in the future. Bye-bye.